So, let's see, what are we doing? We should be streaming now. Let's just make sure. Yeah, let's just make sure that this is up and running before we do anything else. But yes, we are. Okay, so where are we? Can I hear myself? It's like, yes, we are. Okay, beautiful. So, there we are. Where's up? Where are we? Can I hear myself? It's like, yes, we are. Okay, beautiful. So, hold on, let me close this out. Now I can hear myself. It's weird. Shut up. Okay. This game. Oh my gosh. So, last time we were here, we were in the dungeon fighting, gargoyles and learning how to use links. So that's great. Now this is chapter 1. Yay! Rain's room is so clean. Obviously, they have never been in a first room before.
Alright.
My room is very orderly. Rain's a happy family.
Time to get going.
Oh, Rain!
Hey, it's Ellie.
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Okay, so to be fair, in their defense, it's like the 17th in the inauguration and the whole orienteering exercise that they did. So the 31st of March. So this is the 17th of April. So they've had about 2.5 weeks to get to know their classmates.
Okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Either he's psychic or that he's crazy. So, or, he's just weird.
Huh.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
Emma's such a good girl.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to.
You keep thinking that, I think you
Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
Not sensitive, stubborn.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
Poor Reem. Look, and he freaking did it you be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
Except
I'm sure.
Oh, girl, beat me. This week, freaking misogynist again. But whatever. I want to like him. I really do. But misogyny is just... I don't like misogyny.
Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right?
Yeah, but they don't care.
And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Yeah. Picking fights with Eustace?
Oh,
Bad
I
idea.
don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
Probably a near-death experience will help.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm
She's
still
so
kind of shocked that
suspicious.
Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way.
Oh, I know, Bull.
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Still better than you. So it's okay.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
And welcome to my Machias.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives.
except for Laura and Yusuf.
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
You guys, stop standing around.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Okay. Soon. Soon.
Stand, bow, be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Thank you, Professor Thomas.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy.
Yes, we all love
Dreikel's
Dreikel's.
army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was...
Don't pick
Green
me.
Schwarzer.
Oh,
Would you care to tell the class?
typical. That sounds like a good choice. It was there that he heard of the Civil War taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it. And then, look who was being nice. Okay. See? At least it's not that bad. Hey, AP point. So, I know it seems weird, but getting AP helps you with your basically your rep around the school.
Nice work, everyone.
So-
You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
Okay, now keep in mind, this is day 17. Day 17 and 18 is their first free day. Yeah, it's no wonder they're ready to
Why,
riot.
you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Sarah, you are a woman after my heart. Seriously.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
My question is, if this is
I'll be
such an
certain to
elite
do so.
academy, who do they have their meets at?
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by
I
then.
love how she's like just drops all this stuff.
Might
on
be a
them.
good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I get the feeling Sarah's not really the best.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
You'll be alright.
Oh,
Don't be
and
like
one more
me.
thing.
There's a
After the
reason why
practical
she's at the
exam is
front of
over,
class.
I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Thanks, Sarah.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Sorry if you guys hear me yawn. I'm trying to work out this whole sleep
Yes,
thing.
instructor.
Sleep and I are not on a perfect basis.
All rise. Bow.
So we're at least gonna get through tonight and then the 3 days tomorrow. He is totally a musician. Sorry, food. I'm a little hungry, but we'll wait. Guy is totally an artist. No, Sarah. Don't come back. Of course you want somebody to do your dirty work. Oh, a little favor, huh? Rain's such a good. Like, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. So trustworthy. One day that's gonna get him killed. Right. Okay. So we're gonna leave the classroom. As you can see, it's not really that big. It only holds like 10 desks. Despite the fact there only being 9 members of the class, which fulfills me. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs. Wow. Right? Thank you, yeah. Okay. Auditorium. Yep. Yeah. Library. Oh, right. And then this is the building. Yes, it does hold a school store. Okay, so as you can see from that little, like, there's the Union Building, the field, the auditorium, the engineering, there's the road to the schoolhouse, and there's the library. So what we're gonna do, right east to the library. I can totally tell direction. Because no, I really can't. Not the video game. It's a little harder. Look, there's Marcus. You know who's in there. because Matthias is the brat. Look at that library. Okay. And here is what has Matthias so unhappy. He says that, but he will love me. He's kind of cute, right? Look at all these books, and then right what he does. Okay, so we could, like, read all of this. I'm actually going to skip through it. Okay, so the Liberal Kingdom is actually where the Trials in the Sky, or Trials in the Sky games take place. So that is a good thing to know going forward. So Erebonia and Liberal were actually at odds at one point. Right. Yep, I didn't mean to go there. Millie shows the second is Liberal. So there we go, there's politics. There are touches of like whatever. Then, oh look, that's cute. That's 10. The church. Right, so we can press the curtain, alright. Sorry, I read kind of fast, so now go back, you can read it, or you can always go back later and watch it yourself. Okay. Rhineford Company. Bird Company. So they're the ones who really are good for cars. The CF, the Zeiss Central Factory for the CF, founded as the Zeiss Engineering Factory in the World Kingdom of Zeiss City by Professor A. Russell, Professor M. The CF was the very first corporate atom manufacturer to successfully develop an airship. They recently completed work on the high-speed cruiser Carousel, a feather in the cap of the Royal Bavarian Army. So yes, you actually do get to see the trials of the sky. So it's well worth going and plugging if you get the chance. The Brave Circle, non-governmental organization acting to keep the peace and protect civilians wherever its numerous and continent-spanning reaches. Its members monitor research, its guiding principles with the safety of civilians above all else, is hoping its greatest strength at a handicap as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless civilians are directly threatened. Jaeger Corps, incredibly skilled mercenary groups, which can be found all over the continent, are known as Jaeger Corps. Due to their combat proficiency and their willingness to take on morally gray conduct, they are often used as private learning. As such, several countries have passed laws against their hire and use. IBC, International Bank of Crossbell, is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantities of money flowing into Crossbell and supports the economies of nations across the continent. IBC's interests extend beyond banking too, in addition to providing Epstein Foundation or Network Project. The bank manages theme parks and other similar diverse. Imperial Chronicle is the news organization headquartered in Haifa. It has built up a reputation as the empire's trustworthy news source over the course of 150 years. Last year, in an effort to diversify their news distribution, the company established an Imperial Chronicle radio to supplement their bright red newspaper, which we can hear in news here. Okay, honestly, this is all. Yeah. Okay, so the Erebonian Empire, that's where we are. Calvard Republic, Crossbell State, and Lehman City, Mercuria, the Blue Broken, the North Highlands. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of these. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so that's the thing. The library is actually pretty nice for, you know, a library. So, I'm really hungry. Okay.
This should be the Student Union building. Yes. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Maybe you should try this.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year.
You're so sweet.
It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others, too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey, now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first. How about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
The mirror is the form of money. You should get. I think it's kind of similar to yen.
All right, watch closely.
You're gonna steal my money. It's okay. I don't trust you.
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good, though wait. You said...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Yeah.
Keep up the good... You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year... Oh, and, the student council room is on the second floor. Furthest room back.
Thank you. It's helpful.
See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait! My 50... mirror.
I told you he was gonna steal your money.
He got me.
Of course he
And
did.
he seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well.
Probably not.
At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush.
Okay, so before we go rushing up, time to look up. So, go. Alright, so let's talk about okay, so let's not talk about it then. Oh, look, it's a noble with a comment. How rare, especially when there are like other tables open. Okay, so yeah, you can see that this goes into the kitchen. You got that here. You know what? Now that I think about it, I could probably go to her. Okay, so let's talk about selling stuff. Alright. We're in the shop. Once I stop hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, so you can see I've got 500 mirror right now. There's an extra port. Then if we look at exchange, so these masses, there's literally nothing you can do with them. You can't do anything but them. But one is worth 10 mirrors, so they actually are worth selling. So you can see but most of the stuff that we want, we can't get today. So, pass around a little bit. Here, okay. It's a little creepy. Okay, so that's the literature club. Yep, probably not. But. And if you look, you can see the names of the clubs are on like the titles. Or Clash Chess Club. There's a photography club. Looks kind of cool, right? Yeah, it does. An unused room. So that's literally it. Those are the clubs.
Come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice.
Pardon
the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it?
You're that girl.
Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer.
You know, this would be creepy if I didn't know that Toa mean any harm.
Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
She does, actually.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toa?
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
It's that surprise?
Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you.
Super
That's
serious
very
right there.
She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see. Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Yeah, they had to be super special and extra.
Sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Right.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it.
Reen's such a good. Look at him.
Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Yeah, look at that shade.
Technically, you're right,
thrown.
but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too. So I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around. So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class?
Of course she would twist their words that way.
She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands.
Why, indeed.
Right.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down.
Look at how sad she looks. She's so cute.
No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right.
I mean, you're a pushover.
Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Fetch quest.
Yes, sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them. And we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't think I have much choice now. Thanks, Sarah.
Dusk already?
Yep.
What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's
That was
still got
such a
more
good
student
girl.
council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Looks like a
Guten Tag, my
flip
favorite little
flop.
Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
Sarah.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
Sarah.
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
Far be it from me.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly?
Yep, Sarah. Why
This
me?
seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special.
Ominous.
Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
I don't know much about
That's
Reen,
why I decided
so.
to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So So there you
Full
have
disclosure,
it.
I have
The
played
beans have
this
been spilled
all
all
up
over
to
the place.
the
Ball's in your court now.
the first practical exam. So this I've done before. After this, lunch.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course.
Because she's a
It's
boozer.
the
of course.
weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome.
Overly
If
dramatic.
only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes,
Look
such
at
a man
Green's
is nary to be
face.
found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
She actually sounded like a teacher at that point.
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
I'm actually going to stop it here because yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna. We can look at the notes real quick. As you can see, there's like other notes and stuff here. So, look, there's Toa. Resembles a cat and loves sleeping. Yeah, she's like a cat. So yeah, that's it. Alright, so save. Stay here. And back up here. But, thanks to anybody who's watching, and come again.